Being healthy and fit, it's something many Americans strive for. Diet and exercise play key roles in a healthy lifestyle, and starting out eating right early in life can be a big help too. Dr. Mary Catherine Alsip is with the University of Alabama's Institute for Communication and Information Research, and she's here to tell us about a special camp where kids can learn about nutrition and fitness. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine, thanks,
Good.
Matt.
So why is it so important, in today's world to, start younger to get these kids to kind of eating healthier and exercising?
As you reported earlier, being obese even later in life can affect how long you're going to live. Imagine what it can do when you're a child. If you're obese your entire life, it's going to shorten your lifespan, and you're not going to have a good quality of life. And so we're really trying to encourage kids to eat healthier, to exercise more often, so we can get them started young so that when they become adults, it's much easier to avoid things like the freshman 15.
Okay. What are some of those, I guess, what the age are you kind of targeting now with it, I guess everything being so young now these days?
Right. Right now we're targeting ages 8 through 12, but that's just for this camp. We've targeted earlier ages before. But we'd like to look at 8 to 12-year-olds because they can really start to process this information and make intelligent decisions for themselves, and encourage their parents to make intelligent decisions when they're cooking and exercising. What
are some of those tips for some of these parents that may be watching for kids that are 8 to 12 to kind of jumpstart their kids' diet?
You definitely want to include as many vegetables as possible and try and work in exercise. Instead of watching a TV show as a family, why don't you get together and either turn on some music and dance or go for a walk as a family? I know it's really hot right now, so probably not the best idea, but do something indoors that requires you to move around, and let your kids help out in the kitchen too. The more they understand the food and how it works and what it does for their bodies, the more likely they are to cook for themselves later on in life.
So with this nutrition camp, what are y'all kind of doing here at the University of Alabama to kind of teach these kids what to do?
Well, we're both teaching and we're doing research. We'd like to look and see what contributes the most to obesity. Obviously, we're interested most in media. How does television and the way food is portrayed in advertisements affect the way that children think about food, and what gives them the choices that they make? And so we're looking at that along with, their parents' education, how well they read, things like that, to get an idea of what contributes to childhood obesity and what can we as researchers do to prevent it in the future.
You were talking earlier about staying inside and doing some things. You were talking to me during the break. Wii games is maybe something that maybe kids can do.
Absolutely. The Wii and the new Connect system are both excellent. Go get a dance program and they can dance. And I've seen kids spend hours on that, and it burns a lot of calories and gives them good exercise.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. It sounds like a lot of fun. The Nutrition Camp for Kids started today, and it's running until July 29th on the top floor of Reese Pfeiffer Hall. That's right here on the University of Alabama campus. Camp sessions start at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. To sign your child up, call 205-348-1235.